All right, man. Let's talk about Detroit Lions taking on the Chicago Bears. I would believe this is Week 10. We at Chicago. We'll forecast the weather too. Since we get into those months. So, yep, we Week 10, November 13th, Sunday, 1 p.m. kickoff. So, let me look at the Chicago weather. Um, it's gonna be looking like it's going to be 39. So it wasn't my bad. My bad. So it's getting cold. Just missed like a little warm front because it's gonna be 74 there Thursday, 67 Wednesday, 46 Friday, 39 high 39 Sunday, Saturday, and Sunday is a high 39 with 14 miles an hour um, winds. So yeah, it's gonna be cold. It ain't gonna be like the coldest, but it's gonna be cold as hell. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be cold, and it's gonna be similar weather in Detroit as well too. FYI. So starting to get into those kind of them colder days. So it's gonna be cold. And the dude ran for a regular season quarterback regular season rushing a record 178 yards last week. They just got popped by the Dallas Cowboys, in which it was a competitive game with us. Um, and their team on the rise. They end up getting Chase Claypool. I'm not sure how fast they can implement him into. I'm not sure how fast they can implement him this season, but going forward, I think he's one of the best receivers in the league. Just ain't had the quarterback the last 2 seasons who can get the ball to him down the field. So they're gonna be a problem. They had a couple more pieces, got some draft picks. Justin Fields is the flavor of the week. It's always overreaction. What he did versus the Miami Dolphins, Jared Goff did some good work against him too with his arm. So, um, but he gave us fits last year. I think it was his star debut. They starting to kind of do some things that he can do best. At a big win over the Patriots, which they whooped us. I think they might have been in Chicago. I'm not sure. It might have been New England. So kind of cross matchups really um, don't matter. But yeah, number one thing is the Lions historically have had issues with mobile quarterbacks. So that's the first thing that that you're looking at. And then you got to contain Justin Fields. And if you can't contain Justin Fields, it's gonna be a long day. They traded Roquan Smith. I mean, defense is not that good right now. They got rid of a lot of guys. Khalil Mack is gone. Uh, Robert Quinn is gone. They're switching over defensive philosophy. Um, so a lot of them dudes is gone. So, so they got Eddie Jackson. They got Jaquan Brisker, who I love, coming out the draft out of Penn State. So they going into transition mode on both sides of the football. They need a better offensive line. Pretty much the defense in rebuild mode as well too. So I mean, they rebuilding like us, but the difference is the only reason they truly ahead of us in the rebuild is because guess what? They got a quarterback, got a couple good running backs, got Chase Claypool, good receiver in Darnell Mooney, but the offensive line not there. So and then defensively, now they got rid of a lot of they guys. Now they got to start replenishing that defense with they got to start replenishing that defense with young, talented guys. So you got to build the defense from a front up back, the cornerback position, and so they transition just like we is in the draft is a critical point for them next year, even more so than us because they rebuild clock is already ticking because they drafted a quarterback, and you want to get as many years out of him as you can while he on the rookie deal. Now, what we don't know about Justin Fields or the new regime coming in for the Chicago Bears is, Justin Fields, they flavor. Or do they prefer getting their own quarterback? Might sound crazy, but we've seen stupider stuff happen, especially in this franchise. So, that's the $1 million question. Is Justin Fields the quarterback that um, New Chicago Bears, Gene won. But they have 59.1% chance of winning. We have 40.4% chance of winning. I think Justin Fields' arm is probably more equipped to cut through that win on Sunday, and even in general, they got to play in some elements, which the precipitation is at 1%, so it'd be high humidity, but not it's precipitation. So Justin Fields lead them in rushing. I mean, he just ran for 200 plus yards last week, and Dave Montgomery been injured. They got this kid Herbert, who's pretty good too. 91 carries, 602 for TDs. He's out rushing Jamal Williams at 126 carries for 541, 8 TDs. St. Brown, he the new lead receiver, 39 catches, 399, 3 touchdowns for them. It's Darnell Mooney, 32 reception, 407, 1 TD. And obviously St. Brown missed a couple games. Injury report: Melifanu, Chase Lucas, AJ Parker, Matt Nelson, Josh Reynolds. All questionable for them. Kendall Vildor, cornerback questionable. Jay Tron, Carter questionable, and Bears get the customary home spread of 3 points. So the money line is 100 plus 130 for the Lions. You bet 100 win 30. Want the Bears to win, you got to bet 155 or negative 155 to win 100. So, we averaging more points per game. That number's coming down. Due to teams getting more field and injuries, we allow 29, they allow 24. They are 3-6. We are 2-6. We 0-3 on the road. They 2-2 at the crib. So obviously, you notice why they were in New England, why they are favorites. So Lions ain't won on the road under Dan Campbell just yet. So really for them, it's about stopping the run, containing Justin Fields, and making Justin Fields beat you with his arm. Simple as that. Take that chance. They can't stop the run. If they can't stop the run, then they can't contain Justin Fields in the pocket, then they're going to lose this game. Because even though it looked like Jared Goff got a good matchup against Chicago defense, we know he ain't got the biggest arm. We know he ain't got the biggest hands going out there in the cold. So yeah, I just don't really like the matchup for Jared Goff come Sunday, right? So, Chicago, all they got to do is run the ball. It took them several weeks to figure out, hey, we got a mobile quarterback. Let's do some design runs. I understand you don't want to run them into the ground, beat them up, and they trying to protect Justin Fields this year because they know they don't have the weapons, know they don't have the offensive line, and they probably pretty keen on him being their quarterback in the future, so you're going to protect him. So, but you contain him, stop the run, contain him, make him beat you with his arm from the pocket. That's your best chance to win defensively. Offensively for the Lions, it's let's get running the ball. Hold the ball, keep them off the field, keep running it. Whenever you get a chance to, to rip it. Find St. Brown. We got Josh Reynolds healthy, so be it. But a lot of Jamal Williams. Not sure pretty much where DeAndre Swift is. He looked like he playing with injury on the injury report or not. So, like he playing with an injury. He running like he got a whole, futon on his back. So, but that's pretty much what the Lions got to do. Stop the run, contain Fields, make you beat him with his arm. And for Jared Goff, it just simply boils down to Lions offense running the ball, making the throws you need to make. But I don't think it's the game for them to get aggressive, go downfield a bunch. I mean, just keep moving the sticks, run the clock out. I mean, obviously they in the battle for number one, pick in NFL. And obviously, it is what it is. Both teams got a bunch of picks right now. So right now the Texans would have the number one pick, I would believe. And then the Steelers are a 2-win team. The Raiders are a 2-win team. The Lions are the only Lions and Panthers are 2-win teams in the NFC. So, like I said before, Justin Fields just proved last year that they had issues with handling mobile quarterbacking for Chicago. Just run the ball. You know, you don't want to run Justin Fields into the dirt. In a season that don't mean nothing. So you do your best. To call runs, you need to call them. Tell them pick up first down. You need to pick them up. It's not the end all be all. Win, lose, or draw. Get down. You need to get down. Protect yourself. Um, and then defensively for them, make Jared Goff throw the football, stop the run. So honestly, I got Chicago. I got Chicago winning this game. I think it'd be a 21-17 type of game. I got them winning by 4. They cover the spread. They beat them by more than 3. Lions on cloud 9 right now. But it's a terrible matchup right now for them. And the defense that's all over the place. Missing Tracy Walker, really good at the box, getting to the mobile quarterbacks. We'll see who get healthy. But I like Chicago on this one. Just a bad matchup offensively, but and then again, it's cold out there. You got Jared Goff with the baby hands and all that. Don't have a healthy DeAndre Swift. Don't have a healthy receiving core. So defenses get healthier, but I like Chicago 21-17 come Sunday. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. We go live, drop video. Check out Detroit Lions prediction playlist, Detroit Lions talk playlist. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal in the description. In the link tree, you can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. One time for the one time. Peace.